Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people within God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like drink ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Okay, listeners' discretion is advised. In this intro, I'm just going to use this platform again and try this again because now YouTube and Facebook will be being sued by powerful people indeed because of biased reasons unknown for passing their policy and understanding. Because listen, I am remaking. I'm doing this again. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try to give YouTube and Facebook another chance by trying to do some different tactics in the gray, okay? Instead of me actually getting in touch with me and just leaving my content alone, I'm going to basically try this little experiment here. This will be the last time I'll be trying to deal with this YouTube bullshit. Me roasting people, me being honest, me being truthful of who I am. And I want you guys to understand a little bit about myself before we continue on with this video. Anyone who does not watch this intro video to this Marthious Knowledge 6 will be cursed, and they will go through hell on earth. Of course, you could call it karma if you want. I like to roast people, and I don't mind if people roast me. My videos are not pertaining to the masses of asses. I repeat. A little bit about me. I'm a schizologist. I am a schizoaffective individual to what the white crackers and the white doctors say I am, but I'm not mentally ill. I got control over my inner, external, internal voices, and they're everywhere. People who don't hear the voices will not be able to relate to me. I am not suffering. Though it may seem like I am in lots of my videos, I am not suffering. I care nothing about an image. Oh, all right? Because I am myself. And to be alpha is to be yourself without all of the flashy content, okay? As I said before, I repeat, this is the disclaimer, and I will only say it once in this intro. Know who I am by reading the description box below. This makes me alpha more than Kevin Samuels and Mr. So-called, Mr. Gingerbread Man, Mr. Goodbread Man, okay? And all of the busters and the gangsters who are fakes, who didn't really have proper fathers, who wasn't raised the proper way. Most of you have had single mothers, the whores of Babylon's. And I'm not calling all mothers whores. I'm calling most mothers most likely to be so whores, okay? Because that's a fact, okay? And of course, when people don't have spiritualities in their lives, okay, then of course you're going to have chaos in their lives. There's a lot of males out there who basically like to play the role of eating women's booty holes and sucking their period modes and shit. And I'm just exposing that because that's a fact. Everything I speak of is a fact. I do not speak any lies. Please read my description below. If you want to know if I have a Patreon, please read it below. As I said before, I do not cater to people who are sensitive, people who are stick in the muds, who are religious, people who are in any of those categories where everybody else fit in. I do not care for the masses of asses' emotions. I only care for the few elites that understand my cause and purpose. I've traveled abroad. I've been on Pornhub. I got my OnlyFans account, okay? All right? This is just who I am. And I'm allowed to say these things. If they take down more of my videos, again, I can't wait to see what happens to them. There are very powerful people that will stop them, okay, and it will be canceled, okay? And I don't want YouTube to be canceled, and I really don't want, I know it's trying to be kind, but there is some biasm going on. There's countless people who have hurt themselves because of YouTube algorithms and their controlling of viewership and of fucking subscribers too. I don't care about those things, peoples. You put down your comments, I will monitor and screen it. Okay, I have control over my external voices and my inner angels because they have helped me with a lot of things I have, so I cannot ridicule them. I hear 3 demons, or 3 angels you want to call them. The Jesus one, the Socrates one, and the devil, okay? The devil seems to be more on the justice side. People think I should be killing. A lot of people should be dead, okay? Should be dying in this world, but I do not advocate that in my videos. I am just speaking my perspective. I swear, and I am explicit. I am raw, the real McCoy. As I said before, people send me shit in my inbox. I am not a Kevin Samuels. I'm on a whole new ball game here. I do not care about money like that. I do not care about the dirty honey out there, the whores of Babylon, and also the used feminists who need love and black cock. I do not care about that type of stuff, okay? I like to talk about multiple subjects. I speak my mind, and it's called freedom of speech. I am not insinuating any violence, and I never did and never would. Of course, I would suggest some things, but I would never insinuate that you should. So, since I've been talking for 46 minutes, and my incoherent ass, I do this on purpose because there's too many people who don't ask questions. And when you don't ask questions, you get hurt in the long run when you find out who I really am. Not a person who's mentally ill. A person who speaks raw truth. A comedian. A father. An artist. I am a very technical person sometimes. But then I try not to use too much technicalities too much because lots of people get lost in translation. Most people have low attention spans. I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes as usual. I am no longer going to do response videos because YouTube has pulled down my Marthious Knowledge 3. So I will try again with Marthious Knowledge 6. I can do this very easily. It's not hard. And eventually I will be off YouTube and Facebook doing my own web pages and my web services once I get my funding up. Okay? I know I got people off in the first 2 minutes or first 1 minute. I don't give a flying monkey's ass. They don't know me, and they don't care about any message I spew. So this is just my introduction to Marthious Knowledge 6, okay? I am going to the Gambia. I am going to Kenya. And I may be going to Sierra Leone. Anyone who wants to pay their dues to me so I can give you instructions so we can go together and become alphas in the sunset. And no homo here. I am the real McCoy. Yes, indeed. So, my information again is once posted down below. And I hope you don't want to be in hoe, okay? And I'm allowed to say that, hoe, right? I'm allowed to say cunt too, alright? Okay? I'm pretty sure I have been doing this for a long time. My videos haven't been pulled down because of the word cunt. Prostitutes and homosexuals. Transvestites. Hermaphrodites, okay? Of course, I can do everything again. It's not a problem. I got backup. Yes, I do. But other than that, that's all I really want to say. What else is there to say? I have a Patreon. Yes, check it down below. I have an OnlyFans account. Yes, check it down below. I'm a fitness trainer. Yes, check it down below. I'm a therapist and a schizologist. A schizologist is someone who has schizoaffective, and of course, that does not mean they're mentally ill. It's just that you misunderstand them. Okay, some people have control and some people don't. Schizologist is just someone who learns from them. I regurgitate it, and I also have been a therapist myself. How about them apples? So it's about a person who's schizo, who is a therapist at the same time, who actually give counsel to people all across the world. I also teach English classes. I do multitudes of different things to keep myself distracted so I won't have to kill most of you, okay? And that's just a fucking joke, YouTube. Please, chill out, okay? So let's try this again, okay? Check out my credentials down below, which is bigger than Kevin Samuels. I'm a private person, but for some reason, I get pulled off YouTube and Facebook sometimes. I'm like, I'm a nobody. How the hell are you focusing on my videos? Why, dog? I don't even look for subscribers or views or like that. Right? That's strange, isn't it? I'm on the weird side of fucking YouTube, but I guess they like some of my content or some shit. There's lots of people who like my content. Okay? But other than that, I'm out of here, you guys. I'm going to set up some other pointers and shit. I have to fix some things because it seems like YouTube don't explain things very correctly in their policy, okay? When they feel biased about something, they just pull it down. They should just keep it up and leave it alone. But instead, they rather pull your page down and they will basically not give you a reason, okay? You know, even if you didn't break policy. They took down Marthious Knowledge mainly, I think it's because I was reposting other people's videos as a critique because it says, disclaimer 107, that I have a right to use it for entertainment purposes and also for critics. For, a disclaimer, okay? You can read the copyright down below, okay? But other than that, I use it for educational purposes. But when I try to copy off other people, somehow I get blocked off. Other people have done reaction videos too as well. But maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe my picture is too small. And I'm just being a commentary. And they don't like me reposting someone's video. I don't understand it because other people repost other people's videos all the time. So I'm going to try this again, but I'm not going to do that this time. This time I'll put a link down below, and I'll go through all of the points that they said. So I will do a little bit of work and correcting the asses because they're still children. Lots of people in this world is children. And as I said before, this is the intro of Marthious number 6. I am not going to keep going through this bullshit with fucking YouTube and also Facebook. I know they like my content, but then there's some people who just won't even be past the 2-minute or 1-minute mark, and I don't care. They're being biased. So, what else is there to say? As I said before, I do not want your pity. I do not want any of that stuff. I want you to respect what I have to say, and that's it. I'm a generational X-type individual born in 1974. I am... Please, peoples, stop listening to people who are born after Generation X. Stop listening to them. They're very emotional, and they do no research. When I talk to people, I try to give them some least background of where I got it from. But they don't respect that, all right? I do comedic type stuff. I do all silly stuff. I do stuff that does not break their policies. I just don't do it. And sometimes they'll put on the video saying this is age restricted, and it is not age restricted. If a video is not for children, I usually put it is not for children because I swear and shit and curse. But now these days we got videos out there that has children stuff in it and it has cursing in it. So they can get in trouble for that. They can get in a lot of trouble if the most powerful people can step up. If you got the money, you know what to do because that's money for your pockets, right? Okay, because they got to stop that shit. Okay, and for the little people like myself, who's trying to make a message out there, not a career, because this is not a career. This is therapeutic to me, by the way. My videos are therapeutic. It is not intended to hurt people, but only to protect and give knowledge to the people. That's why my Marthious comes from a Greek term. It's a Greek name I completely made up. Knowledge comes from when I was in the hood in Brooklyn, New York, the Bed-Stuy area. People called me Knowledge because my shit was just on point. But they always wanted me to join them, and I could not because I don't want no blood. I don't want no blood karma behind my back because I'm a god in this life. I have no sins. I am the Jesus type. All right? I learned since I was 7 years old. I am a Schizo-Indigo. Well, that's what it means. Schizo-Indigo. That means I'm different. I do not do what everybody else likes to do. That's boring. Okay? I do not seek validation through any materialistic means. I like this. I love this life by 40%. 60% is very disappointing because there's people who hide other people's stuff. Like what they're doing like right now. I don't like when people like lie to people and schemes behind the scenes. And I know it's a business thing. I know it's about capitalism. But Jesus Christ, man. They trying to take your ideas for themselves. They're stealing your ideas. Okay. But am I a little upset? Hell the fuck yeah. That they took down Marthious Knowledge 3 brothers, but I'm still here. So those who happen to do find me, congratulations. So let's begin again. Let's try this again anew. Please send your dues to me and get in touch with me down by reading the description below. I still do streaming and everything else. And before August, okay? All right, because now my wife is suffering. I got my Ethiopian virgin wife. I lost my virginity to a virgin, okay, because I'm not a simp. Suckers investing in mediocre pussy, okay. I talk to countless individuals in my inbox. You do not know me. Trust me, you do not know me. Please ask questions. Other than that, what else is there to say? That's all I really wanted to say. I'll repost the videos that are allowed and didn't get no strikes. And I'll repost them again. So other than that, I love you all, but I hate the many of you. And I hope to God that none of you go through what I go through. When bad things happen to me, I tend to get blessings. They happen immediately, though. It doesn't happen way too much later on. I've cursed Ethiopia. I cursed America with the COVID. I cursed my wife because they didn't want to listen to me. Because I'm the Jesus type. I carry a Moses stick that's in that corner right there with that fucking pink little unicorn on it. Yeah, it has some magical abilities, and I believe this strongly. Those who doubt it usually end up getting cursed, because that's the Holy Spirit you're making fun of. I am not responsible. You have been warned. All right? Okay. So don't be laughing at me. You laughing at me, I'm gonna laugh at you. So I ain't worried about it. I don't know what the spirits is gonna do to you. I'm not responsible. Other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. I talk about multiple subjects through common sense with the view of common sense. I try my best. I even do my research. And if you don't like my condescending voice, then I understand you did not have an alpha father. I know that. I know that's a fact. All right? I am a father. I am a traveler. I got my degrees and my knowledge, okay? And I keep it simple. And I don't even look for validation in none of you, most of you. What validation do I desire anyway? I desire respect, motherfucker. Put some respect on my name, like fucking Birdman said. Because it's all about what they're thinking about in their minds. You respect me. That's it. And you'll still live to the next day. Okay? Is that a threat? Is that a threat? Other than that, I'm out here, you guys. You know how to check out my credentials down below. I don't care about critiques and people criticizing and roasting me. I don't care about that. That's cool. You can do that without being cursed. But there's a point where you don't respect me because I'm just being myself, okay? You don't like me being myself. Who the fuck are you, okay? Let's begin again. Welcome to my Marthious Knowledge 6, and anyone who wants to go to Gambia with me, get in touch with me. Peace, because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Peace.